Hey!
I'm here at Mad for Miniatures in St Austell and we're doing the M13 pre-release.
It's awesome!
It should be pretty cool. I've pulled some good stuff. Vampire Nocturnus. Pretty sweet.
Bastard.
Yeah. But I've got one other vampire to
This
play in it,
next
so
thing
that's
is
bastardly.
bastardly.
Liliana. Not of the Veil though, Liliana of the Realm.
If you pulled Liliana of the Veil,
that'd be weird.
Vinny must be told about this.
But the deck I've gone for is green-blue, mainly green. There's a combination of a card that removes a creature of your choice at the beginning of your upkeep, and I've got acidic slime in there. I wish I could have a couple of acidic slimes. The idea is keep on bringing them back out every turn and destroying mana screwing them. So that's deck building done. Let's see how we get on. Round one.
Okay.
So that's round one over. I 1-2-1. It's going alright. I don't think I'm side decking yet. The combination I've got going works quite well. And I've added this Bond Beetle in there as well, which gives +1/+1 when it comes out. So that looks in it quite well. I think I'll be building a deck about this later. Right, this is the 6 cards that really I base my deck around. Mainly the Roaring Primadox, and then the Acidic Slime and the Bond Beetle. So you flash it, you bring in the Bond Beetle, and then you give a +1 to something. At the beginning of the next turn, you take it out and then put it back in. You get that +1 again. Same with the Acidic Slime, but it destroys target artifact, enchantment, land every turn. Then you've got 2 group pack leaders here, which every time this guy comes in, or another fatty with 4 power tough and 4, you get to draw a card, or if you've got 2, you get to draw 2, and then the Reliquary Tower means that you don't have any kind of hand size. That's round 2 over with. Just got my ass handed to me from Stefan. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to side deck a bit. See you after round 3.
Okay, this is Team MFM UK at Mad for Miniatures on the M13 second pre-release of the day with 26 players, all having a good time. We've had a wonderful day actually. The first pre-release went really well. We had 28 players for that one, so that's our best for some time. And now with 26 at this one, that's our best turnout for a day so far. I think everyone's received the set really well. Lots of Planeswalkers pulled, a foil Guruk pulled tonight. Yeah, lots of fun.
So that's round 3 over and done with. Won that one. So I'm 2 for 1 win. It's not bad. If I lose the next one, I come about middle. I'm quite happy with coming middle. Do me alright. Yeah. So we'll see how that was. Yeah, we'll see how round 4 gets on. But that was, I side decked in a couple of blues for colourless artifact that destroys the opponent's graveyard, exiles or cards in the graveyard, which can come in really handy later on. But now no one's playing any kind of Graveymancy. So yeah, and a woman who makes people attack, and it's kind of like a prayer pawn, and it works really, really well. It's a built-in prayer pawn, so I like that. You have to attack with something, so that worked really well. I think I'm going to keep her in. Okay, on to round 4. Okay, award for most useful cards. So first off, Fog. Brilliant. Yeah, Fog is what it is. 1 drop and prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Brilliant. In third place, Courtly Provocator. It's prayer pawn on legs. You just got to know when to use it and how to use it. Second place, Index. Went through my tech deck on that one. And then first place, the most useful card that I pulled was the Fog Bank. Defender flying, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to and by Fog Bank. It's so sweet. Round 4 done, and it got trounced again. So we're just going in for results now.
13th place was Chris Nichols.
Yeah, sorry I didn't do a wrap up from last night. Yeah, it was gone midnight by the time I dropped everyone back from St Austell to Lisgard. So yeah, it's a good day, or good night. I really enjoyed the atmosphere at Mad for Miniatures. It's really, really good. The deck did okay. It was kind of either it worked or it didn't. The themes were really, really good. The kind of the action with those 3 cards quite good. And when I swapped out for the Court Provocator, she works really well. She's kind of like an inbuilt prey upon, and the Fog Bank. That's epic. Oh, a couple of blues with those two in and a bit of aggro would be immense. But I definitely think I'm going to strip this deck down and make something out of it. My 2 pulls for my booster cards are really good. I got the Cragbang Root, so dual land, always good. And I got the Exalted Land, so that'll be going into any deck I make now. And then at some point, when I get more than 4 of them, hopefully, one will go into my EDH, because my EDH is Exalted, so this is going to just get so much booster. It's an Exalted Knight deck. So yeah, it came 13th out of 26. Should have got that on camera. And I'm quite happy with Midway. It doesn't worry me. I know I promised to stop saying but it's 9 o'clock in the morning. And I know that doesn't sound bad, but I'm so shattered. Alright, so it was a really good day, and if you're ever in St. Austell, then go to Mad for Miniatures, and definitely if you're there for a game day, really good. So that was like nearly 50 across the full day. Be mad to play a 50 or even bigger tournament. That would be brilliant. Alright, well, I'll see you next vlog. Cool. And what happened with the seagull?
No, we think a seagull stole a playmat off a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Honestly, it's true.
Cool. Brilliant. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, quick tech deck on what I built. We've got 10 forests because it's mainly green heavy. 4 islands. That kind of helped. Maybe I could have put more islands in, but I think it was alright. Then we've got the Reliquary Tower, which no maximum hand size from the combos I was doing. It's quite good. Then we get onto the sorceries. So Battle for Harvest, because it was there, it's not bad. It got me a couple of life a few times. 2 divinations. Divinations are what they are. A bit expensive for a 2-draw, but that's divination for you. And then this little baby, Index. Oh, this one. If you get that in your drawer in hand, look at the top 5 cards of your library and put them back in any order. For a 1-drop, first turn, that's your game sorted. Alright. Then a Downpour. Oh, this is going to get a bit juggly. Sorry about that. This is the first time I've done this, so I'm just trying out how to work it. Instant tap up to 3 creatures. Yeah, wait for the opponent to start their turn. After their untap phase, tap down their creatures. They can't attack and they can't defend next turn. Simple, easy. Redirect. One of the only rares I actually put into this deck. I never used it. Yeah, there was one point where I lost a game, and if I'd used the redirect, I wouldn't have. I might have carried on and won. So it's my own fault for not playing blue and counter and stuff like that. I never do it. So Serpent's Gift, really expensive. Giving a creature death touch to end of turn. Never used that either. Should have swapped that out for something else. Didn't. Then my little babies. 2 fog. Fog is what it is. It's perfect. That saved me a few times as well. Right, now this Bomb Beetle. It's 1-drop. Put a 1/1 counter on check creature. 0/1. It's kind of an instant, but it's also a creature. You can put it on it to itself, so it comes out as a 1/2 for a 1-drop, which isn't bad. And then in with the combination of what I did from main deck, then I'll show you that later. 2 Timberpack Wolf, 2-drop for 2 Drew, and for every other Timberpack Wolf there is, it's +1/+1. I will be running 4 of those in my deck. I think it's really good low drop. 2 for 2/2, and then if you later on in the game it gets bigger. This was another little baby from the games. She was insane. You've got a murderer or something like Tragic Slip or direct damage, but just combat wise, she's just so good. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by Fogbank. and 2 Fog Bank, basically. It's just insane. Block it with that. Doesn't do anything. Right. Courtly Provocator. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. Target creature attacks this turn if able, or target creature blocks this turn if able. Wait till their turn starts, tap her down, and then say, right, that has to attack. Especially if they're using Exalted. Either they've got to go in with that one card, and then you've got a counter to that card that you want to kill, or they've got to attack with more than one, they don't get their Exalted. Roaring Primadox. This is the one at the beginning of your upkeep, return a creature you control to its owner hand. Now, I didn't get that until I pulled the Acidic Slime, and I'm like, oh my god, that is an evil combination. And Primordial Hunt Beast, 4 for a 3/3 hexproof. Don't tend to worry about hexproof, but she was a bit of a fatty that I thought I'd throw in. I pretty much used all the green that I had, except for my Llanowar, my Elvish Archdruid, because he was a really expensive Llanowar elf at the end of the day. 2, let me get into focus. 2 Spiked Behemoth, Trample, 4/2 for 4. Not brilliant, but another fatty. People were a bit scared when they came out. Problem is, this is when we get top end now, and yeah, these were expensive, but when they came out, they were good. Nice little couple of spiders. Sentinel Spider, 4/4 for 5, Vigilance and Reach. She was sweet, really, really good. All it needs is Death Touch. Then Garruk's Pack Leader, 4/4 for 5, but whenever another creature with power 3 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Simple, straightforward. That with the combination of the Roaring Primadox. So take the Roaring Primadox itself out of the game, then put it back in. During your turn, you get to draw another card. You got 2 of these onto the field. You're drawing 2 cards. That with the island that gives you no maximum hand size. You can play with whatever you want. Then we got the Acidic Slime, which I've always played with 4 when I've gone green mono nearly, except for my elf deck. And it just mana screws people, especially something like last night where you've got dual colours. They've just got no answer to it. You just kill the one colour that they've got least of, and they can't bring out their fatties. And then last but not least, we've got the Fairy Invaders. I didn't really use them to their full advantage. 3/3 flash, flying for 5. I can see what you're paying for with the 5 mana cost, but yeah, like I said, I didn't find the opportunity to play it myself.